Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year and welcome to the first video in my 30 videos a day in January series that I'm doing. Never decided to call it anything, so I'm doing one video every single day in January. Alright, so this video is what I am letting go of in 2018. And also I will be talking a little bit about my goals and my resolutions. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be trying to let go of in 2018 is fear. Fear of being rejected, fear of not being good enough, fear of not being perfect, mainly for myself that one is, and fear of being judged for something that I do or choose not to do, and fear of failure. The second one is perfection. I'm a perfectionist and I like everything to be perfect, and I will work and work and work and work and obsess over something until I feel like it's perfect. And even when I get to that point, it's never perfect. So I'm gonna try to work on just being satisfied with something that is good or great, because sometimes that is better than nothing at all. Number 3 is comparison. And it's really hard when you are on social media and on YouTube and you are always looking at other people's work and other people's lives and kind of comparing it to your own, because we just do that naturally. That's just like a normal reaction that humans have. But I would like to do it a lot less, and I would like to not feel bad if something that I'm doing is different than somebody else's. And a lot of times I have started noticing that when I really like somebody else's work, it doesn't mean I want to be that way or I want to do work like that. It just means that I really appreciate it because it's so different from me. It's very hard. I mean, I'm not going to be able to just start the new year and not compare myself to anybody, but I think that having that in mind, knowing when you are doing a comparison or you're starting to feel down on yourself, just to remind yourself. And that's what I'm going to do, just try to remind myself each time that happens. And then the final thing, which I mentioned in my last video about labels, I'm giving up labels as much as I can. This is kind of more of an experimental thing, because I do think that having a word to describe something that you do in life or a certain way that you live is very helpful to quickly get information about yourself across to somebody else. But I also think that it can be very limiting to yourself, and I don't like to be in a box and I don't like to be limited. A lot of time we just say I'm this and I'm that and this is how I eat and this is how I live and stuff, and don't really think like people have ideas of that word already, and it might not always be positive. And no, it's not our fault what they judge us by in the first time meeting us or speaking with us or whatever, but I do think that it's helpful for ourselves to think of other ways to describe our lifestyle as opposed to just slapping these labels on like no big deal, because we all want to define ourselves and be defined to other people, and we want other people to think certain things of us. But I think that kind of can take away from somebody just getting to know who you are regardless of how you live, how you eat. Yeah, those are the 4 things that I'm going to try to give up. I'm gonna quickly go over like some goals and stuff. I do want to try a no spend month or several no spend months this year, just as a challenge. I love like monthly challenges like that. I do want to be caffeine free, which I've mostly been caffeine free except for some tea, now that I have David's tea. But I haven't been drinking caffeine. One day I actually just stopped because I was feeling so bad, and I never got headaches or never felt extremely tired or anything. It was amazing. I just didn't feel good when I drank it. I'd feel really sick and tired after drinking it, and so I just stopped. Okay, sorry, my camera just died. Hopefully everything's the same. I was just talking about how I quit caffeine. Caffeine, I still have tea occasionally, but I don't have it just for the caffeine. I just have it because I like the taste. Yeah, so that's kind of like an instance where I just really listened to my body and everything worked out okay. So if you want me to make a video about listening to your body and like signs to look for, or how you can tell if your body is unhappy with something that you may be ingesting or doing, let me know in the comments and I'll add that video into this month, because I didn't even think of that until just now. I do want to start working out again because I had so much trouble this year with my health. The first 5 to 6 months I had terrible hives and swelling, and didn't work out because I was always covered in hives, and sweating made them a million times worse. I was on tons of steroids for at least every single month. I was on steroids, so I do have some stomach issues and other issues because of that. And then right after that, like in the process of figuring out what the heck was actually wrong with me and why I was getting hives for so long, my back went out and I had a sciatic nerve issue, which I've always had. Every so often it comes and goes, but that took another maybe 5 months to get the pain under control. So yeah, I was not doing any working out. The only exercise I was doing was walking dogs, playing with dogs, which didn't require too much, and walking at my job. I literally couldn't do anything else. I was just in constant pain. This year I would like to start working out again, get back into some shape, because I know that that will help my back and prevent any further back issues. And other things like refined sugar-free, I would like to stop eating candy and cookies and all of these great holiday delicious treats, but I just can't have any more sugar. I'm sugared out. Hot chocolate, everything. I will allow myself like maple syrup and agave and stuff on occasion, but I'm just gonna try to stay away from white sugar, brown sugar, fake sugar, those kind of sugars. Well, one of my final goals is to let go of even more and kind of get to a place in minimalism where I've wanted to be for a while, but I've just been comfortable where I am. So that's my goals and resolutions and things that I'm giving up. Let me know a couple of your goals and resolutions for the new year. What are some things that you really like to work on? If you like that video idea of listening to your body or something along those lines, let me know. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you had an awesome New Year's Eve and New Year's Day celebration, and I will see you guys in my new, oh my gosh. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.